Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a showcase event for the 2018 Glamor X Element Tournament. I'm Hakeem Johnson here to be commentator as always, and an all-star lineup. To my right, VPAC from UCWL. To my left here, Eddie Mack from CCL, and from DCA and CCL, D-Wall. Gentlemen, welcome to the showcase event.
It is an honor to be here, Hakeem.
I'm excited for this night. I'm excited for this tournament. I'm ready. My body's ready.
Man, as if women's virtual wrestling couldn't get any bigger, this right here is an example of how much it has grown in the past few years. I can't wait to see this showcase here tonight.
Absolutely, and folks, make sure you guys choose at home or wherever you may be, who do you think is going to take the entire tournament, if you will. And tonight we are going to be looking at all 32 participants that are here live, decide who's going to come out on top possibly, and what to expect from each and every single one as we get to the showcase. Without any further ado, we're going to take it to our good ring announcer for the entire event here, Jamie Ulrich, who's going to be ring announcing here tonight for the showcase event. Take it away, Jamie.
Welcome to the showcase event of the 2018 Glamor X Element Tournament. Without any further ado, let's introduce the 32 participants for this tournament.
Here we go.
Here, this is what we all waited for.
Representing Monahagakure, the master of weaponry,
one of the most unforgotten people from the Naruto series is going to make her mark here at the Glamor X Element Tournament 10-10, the first to be announced here. And gentlemen, what do you expect from someone like her, the master of weaponry?
Absolutely anything.
Well, the weapons won't be allowed, but do not discount her. She may be a small package, 5 feet 5 inches, but when you got Rock Lee's influence, I like your chances.
representing the original Night Raid, the Red-Eyed Killer.
And VPAC, the name Night Raid is very toxic amongst CW, and Alchemy very much being distinct, saying she's a part of the original incarnation of Night Raid, but she's going to go into it very much a non-favorite.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very looking forward to seeing what Akame can do in the ring. I mean, I guess she's trying to disassociate herself from what Night Raid has become. Hopefully, we'll see what she's made of.
Ireland, the Irish Fox, Hey Fox.
This is one of our members here from the GWM partnership had this season. Payne Fox from Ireland going to be a part of this tournament here this year.
She's one of the toughest women I've ever had the pleasure of seeing. I've seen the tapes. I know what she's capable of, 5'6". She's going to be one of those women to look out for in terms of the striking game and maybe even a little bit of technical as well, but mostly you got to look out for those strikes.
Representing Japan, the Venus of Submission, Toshimi
You talk about the likes of Sakura Hagiwara and Alina Miyazawa, but the likes of Toshimi Miyami have long salter all amongst the Japanese wrestling circuit. A SCA mainstay, Eddie Mack, she is also a part of the Element Tournament.
Toshimi Minami and Sakura Hagiwara, one of the best in the world, is an influence. Another influence, the man of 1,000 holds, Dima Malenko. Toshimi looks to stretch her way through this Element Tournament.
Representing England, the most outstanding Saber.
VPAC, a very big fan favorite amongst a lot of people here, as Saber from England is going to look to try to make her mark, as she's also part of the Fate series as well.
Well, yeah, she definitely seems to be a fan favorite, judging by the reaction of these fans. Of course, major influence being the late British Bulldog Davy Boy Smith. I'm expecting a bit of a ground game from her. I'm looking forward to see what she can do in this Element Tournament.
Representing Japan, the supernatural disaster, Yomi Isayama.
Do you want to put it bluntly, she is a bipolar figure that although she'll smile in your face, she would love it nothing more than to see you slowly be disintegrated piece by piece.
The only thing I can akin that to is, or compare it to rather, is Akira. And if that's the case, she's going to be a very dangerous threat in this tournament. I mean, her influence is a great Muda. I mean, what else can you say? This woman could be one of the sleepers going into this tournament.
Oh boy.
Representing Japan, the Major Motoko Kusanagi.
The Major Motoko Kusanagi is here to represent, if she truly is, the Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell, one of the most influential animes of all time, and Motoko looking to make an impact here in the Glamor X Element Tournament. I mean, if you know anime, you know Motoko. She kicks ass, and yeah. To anyone that is on the opposite side of her, beware. She's
as a brawler,
a major beatdown.
Absolutely.
See what I did there?
Representing Japan, the
Epoch coming from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Alexis Rose gets a lot of credit for her beauty and her poise, and she'll have to mix up with a lot of individuals that may not share her same sentiments as well.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of an Ino Yamanaka vibe. As far as the whole beauty thing goes. I mean, of course, another example of that, her influence, Tori Wilson.
She's a pretty girl, you know?
Yeah, she is, but let's see if her beauty and her skills are going to be put
Oh boy!
Representing Brazil,
Eddie Mack, you already know much about her as much as I would.
Laura Matsuda, one of the most exciting competitors in the CAW Champions League. She is yet to be pinned against CCL competition. But the competition here is going to be a lot tougher. Oh, by the way, Laura Matsuda coming off a win in the 2018 Miss Money in the Bank Taylor Star. And Bonita Electrodade. How's this one influenced? It's only bombshell, Christy Montero.
Oh boy!
Representing Japan, the new standard, Sakura Agi.
D-Rob, the arena has officially come on for the new standard, Sakura Hagiwara.
Yes, you may want to call her the strongest in the world. She calls herself the new standard. And for a woman who has done just about everything it takes to prove that she is one of the best in the world, this is her moment. She says this is her time. She says she will go through anyone and everyone to prove she is the new standard. And if she wins this tournament, she could very well have that moniker mean so much more. This is her big moment.
Agreed.
Representing China, Frostbite, Mei Lin Zhou.
V-Pac, a favorite from the Overwatch video game. Mei Ling has a great fan support here. She will look to use that in her advantage to excel, no pun intended, in the Element Tournament.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what she can do inside this ring. I know Overwatch popularity has skyrocketed recently. Of course, I mean, look at this. Her influence is probably one of the most lethal strikers out of Japan I've ever seen in Aja Kong.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I can't wait to see her in action.
Representing Germany, the female titan, Annie Leonhardt.
And VPAC also, Annie Leonhardt, one of the purest strikers in this tournament. She is going to look to assert her dominance pretty early with whoever she's got to go through in the first round.
Yeah, that's right. Here's another known fact. She actually taught Aaron Yeager how to strike. So, of course, she's known as the female titan. Of course, yeah, her influence, Ken Shamrock, I wouldn't be surprised there. But, yeah, she's going to... I'm expecting a lot of big things from Annie in this tournament.
Representing Brazil, the free-willed diva, Michiko Malandro.
And D-Wall, here's the other person representing Brazil in this one, Malandro. A lot of people would liken her to Revy, but she's got a little bit of a finesse in her when it comes to her shooting.
Yeah, I mean, while Revy is just, she makes no bones about things. This woman right here, she looks good doing the shooting. She brings a side of, like you said, finesse to things. But it's not about shooting in this tournament, it's about making it all the way. Her influence in Sasha Banks, perhaps one of the greatest professional wrestlers on the planet. So, you gotta wonder, she's gonna bring all that skill she got to the table to this tournament.
Oh, man.
Representing Japan, the blue panther, Elena Diaz.
People talk about Sakura Hagawara a lot, but people don't talk her arch, her equal, if you will, D-Wall. That's Elena Miyazawa, the student of the current Glamor X champion, Joey Sanada.
Exactly. This is going to be one of those questions in this tournament. What is going to happen when Elena gets in this ring? But here's the one that everybody wants to know. What may happen if Elena and Sakura fight in this tournament? It could happen, and if that happens, the ring may not be able to contain it. I'm just going to say it now.
Wow.
Representing Japan, the Japanese beauty, Mai Shirai.
Eddie Mack, just as I do, any 80s and this icon within video games.
One of the greatest SNK fighters of all time. Arguably the face of SNK fighters. Mai Shirai. I mean, who hasn't had a crush on this woman? And
I'll admit I've had. I'll be honest. She's also kind of like my pick to win this whole thing, Eddie.
I wouldn't be mad at that. And a lot of people say, but she has been always equated as the equal to one Chun-Li.
It's not a bad comparison.
Yeah, not really. Oh yeah.
Representing Japan, the soldier, Mikasa.
We've got our favorites in Sakura and Elena and all that, but this is another one, VPAC. Mikasa Ackerman for Attack on Titan. Always the balanced person, but she's going to have to be going through a lot of tough competition in order to survive.
I mean, we already have one representative from Attack on Titan in this series. Now we got another. Of course, yeah, she is one of the most. Yeah, she's very skilled. Like she rivals Levi in far as skills, in my opinion. Of course, her influence though is Aaron Yeager, who is kind of like, I guess, her stepbrother.
I will keep it at that. Yeah.
Representing the Straw Hat Pirates, the Knights of the Revolution, Nico Robin.
VPAC, here's the Straw Hat Pirate representative, Nico Robin. A very technical acumen of her own self in terms of physicality and mental prowess. Nico Robin's going to look to try to advance far as she can.
Yeah, she can. Of course, she is the Straw Hat's archaeologist. But just because she's got brains doesn't mean she doesn't have brawn either. Remember, she ate that flower. Is it bloom or flower fruit?
I think flower fruit.
Yeah.
That's 5 times fast.
Yeah, yeah. The Straw Hat Pirates have been very successful in ACW. I'm expecting the same out of her.
Representing Team Grid, the Sniper, Yoko Littner.
Meanwhile, the representative of Team Gurren here, Yoko Littner, she's going to be one of explosion and fieriness, and she'll look to try to go ahead and go far in the division.
I agree. I mean, that's what you're going to need in something like this, in a tournament like this. You're going to have to show fire. You're going to have to show intensity. You're going to have to show that grit that you want it more than anybody else. I mean, look at her influence. Bret Hart, one of the most technical wrestlers in the game, if not the best technical wrestler ever to step foot in a professional wrestling ring. She's going to look to bring all that expertise to the table.
Woo!
Representing England, Minako Sailor Venus.
Not just an anime icon, Eddie Mack, but a legend in CAW, one of the 5 original Scouts from the NGW BWF era. She has now put her name into this Glamor X Element Tournament.
Minako, I know, has been out of the game for quite a few years, but let me tell you, I have a gut feeling that Sailor Venus has not lost a step in her time away. One of the greatest ever to step foot in a CAW ring, influenced by one of the greatest of all time, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Minako looking to break some hearts in the Glamor X Element Tournament.
Representing UA High School, Ochako Uranaka.
Quite possibly the youngest participant in this matchup, Ochako Hironaka from the UA High School, is going to look to try to make her mark in her young, relatively unknown career here in virtual wrestling.
Yeah, I believe she's going to be cutting her teeth in this Element Tournament, Hakeem. It's going to be very interesting to see what she can bring to the table.
You look at her influence, it's none other than Deku Uzuku Midoriya, one of the youngest talents out there in CAW today. Oh my god.
Representing Russia, the General.
D-Well, you already know what I feel about this. This one's up to you.
Yeah, the mood just changed in this arena. Did you feel that cold? Did you feel the cold in the air? Do you feel the just sense of dread?
I do.
In the air right now. As soon as she stepped foot on that step, that first step, this was the shocker of the entire tournament right here. And that tournament hadn't even started yet. What is she going to do? What is she going to do in this tournament? We have never seen her in a ring before, but we're going to see what she can do in the ring, and I am fearful for this tournament. If what she's done into DCA in the past year is any indication of what she's going to bring to the table in this tournament, I have a gut feeling she may go all the way.
Representing the United States,
Eddie Mack, one of the premier luchadors all around North America, JC, part of the Tekken series, looking to make her presence known here in the Element Tournament.
One of my favorite games in recent years is Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and JC was one of my mains. And JC, don't let the girl look fool. Yeah, she looks good, but guess what? She can also bring it in the ring. JC influenced by perhaps the greatest luchador of this generation, the Notorious 619, Randy Mysterio.
Representing the United States, Miss Perfection personified, Queen Elizabeth.
V-Pac, one of the more popular gaijins all around the circuit, and also part of the partnership with GWM. Queen Elizabeth, Miss Perfection personified, will look to make her mark here at the Element Tournament.
Well, yeah, I'm interested in see what she brings to the ring. Alright, she's got the nickname Miss Perfection personified. I mean, of course, yeah, her major influence, Charlotte Flair, the daughter of the Nature Boy Ric Flair. It's going to be very. I'm really looking forward to seeing how far she goes in this.
Representing Illustrad, the last witch is
one of the most relatively unknown CAW participants so far. He's looking to make her mark. This is pretty much her first appearance, her first major appearance in a CAW league here.
Yeah, but careful of the unknown. It's a rarely common phrase. Careful of the unknown. I mean, yes, she may be unknown to a lot of people, but that may shock a lot of people in this tournament, and she could be the sleeper. You never know what you're going to get with someone until you step in the ring with them, and this may be living proof.
Representing the Elise, the Princess of the Elise, Lucina.
Eddie Mac Lucina coming in here, very much well known in various CAW leagues, will be appearing on the next Smash game in December. Lucina will look to stand out a little bit in this Element Tournament.
Lucina, a former ACL Lioness champion, was a participant in last year's Queens of Wrestling tournament. Made a good showing in that tournament, and Lucina looks to carry that over here and perhaps have a good round in the Glamor X Element Tournament.
Oh, and can I also point out that she has a huge beef with Sakura Hagiwara?
Yes, I was
huge beef. That could come into play in this tournament.
Representing Egypt, the Dragon Knight, Dark Magician Girl.
Deepak, her male counterpart, Dark Magician, is the current Intercontinental Champion, and she sees that success that Dark Magician and Yukimoto have and is looking to make success in her own, and what a way to do it here in the first ever Element Tournament.
Yeah, well, if she's anything like her male counterpart, I have a feeling she's going to go pretty far in this Element Tournament. Like you said, Dark Magician, the current Intercontinental Champion, and it's even her influence. I got a feeling that she's going to follow in her male counterpart's footsteps and could take this whole thing.
Representing Monaco, Emil Billy DeRochefort.
Eddie Mack, another Tekken representative, joining the Element Tournament. The equal rival, if you will, of Asuka Kazama, who is a part of the Glamor X division here in HCW.
Don't let the packaging fool you on Emil DeRochefort. Emil can go, ladies and gentlemen. Her kicks are lethal, her punches hit with fury, and yeah, she'll probably have some up there afterwards, but she's got an ego, she can back it up in the ring.
I mean, so her influence in Alexa Bliss, that should be no surprise to virtually anybody.
Representing China, the Firecracker, Yang Xiaolong.
Another ACL representative D-Wall, as Yang Xiaolong, a former tag team champion with Blake Belladonna from ACL, is looking to make her rounds here in the Element Tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that 100%. Yang Xiaolong, one of the toughest women in the business today. Like you said, former ACL Lioness Tag Team Champion. But this isn't about tag teams. This is about getting it done in the ring on a solo level. Her influence is her tag team partner, Blake Belladonna, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be watching very closely to see how far her partner Yang is going to do in this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Representing the Southern Border Tribe, the new Avatar, Cora.
D-Wall, there are many names that have been called favorites here in this tournament, and Cora is definitely one of them. If anyone that saw VW and Resurgence, they know what to expect from someone like Cora.
Exactly. There's not a lot of people on the planet that can take it to Akira Yukimura. I can only name them probably on one hand. This woman right here took Akira to her absolute limit. And if she can do that, I am damn sure she can take anyone in this tournament to the absolute limit. She proved that she has what it takes. Her influence is Aang, former XL champion. And I'm pretty sure she is going to match, if not get even more of success than he has.
Representing Sevilla, the magical genius,
Deepak, another legend in anime, and from the Slayer series, making herself a known entity here in the Element Tournament. She will look to prove that she still has a lot of miles left in her tank.
Well, if she's gonna do that, she's got a lot of stiff competition in this. Like you said, she's one of the legends of anime in this. If somebody can knock her off, they can make a name of themselves. But of course, her influence, another wrestling legend, Leilani Kai.
Sorry, folks, do your homework.
Representing the Gregory clan, the Crimson Princess, Rhea Gregory.
We all know that recently at DCA Redemption, Rhea Gregory made her debut there and had a great showing in her matchup. And now she wants to take that momentum here for the Element Tournament.
Exactly, and you know, Rhea is hunting down the DCA Fever Championship. Hell, she could be the DCA Fever Champion going into this tournament. And Rhea, she proved that she is not just all looks. She can go in the ring. The Crimson Princess, her influence being China, the ninth wonder of the world. Rhea Gregory is going to get into this tournament and prove that it's not all about looks. That she can flat out go in that ring.
Representing Vitrin, the Fey Witch.
Eddie Mack, this, I would say mixed reaction for Bayonetta. Not one of the most fan favorites here, but I don't think that's going to stop her from her ultimate goal of winning it all here for the Element Tournament.
Well, Bayonetta is one of the more polarizing characters in recent memory. A lot of people were upset when she got included in the fourth edition of Super Smash Bros. But Bayonetta, she's got millennia of experience with the All-Mark. And when you got Trish Stratus as an influence, you can go very far in the Glamor X Element Tournament.
And there you have it, folks. All 32 participants have been showcased here tonight. It is your tournament to pick. This is the People's Tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, on Monday, October 1st, the Element Tournament begins. Who will win it all and become the first ever Element Champion? The hype starts now. Gentlemen, I guess all I can say is final thoughts. We'll start with VPAD, then D-War, and finally Eddie. Your thoughts on what to expect for this tournament?
Well, I believe there's a lot of big names in this tournament that can win this whole thing. I mean, it's hard to pick who's going to come out on top.
I mean, like he said, there's a lot of big names. That also means there's going to be a lot of shockers. There's going to be a lot of big names in this tournament that's going to fall, and a lot of your brackets are going to be busted, so you might as well get prepared now for it.
Yeah, I'm prepared to get my bracket busted and lose a lot of money. But in a win-or-go-home situation, anything can happen. 32 women, every one of them with something to prove. Every one of them with something to bring to the table. Anyone can win this. It's almost too close to call. It's almost too impossible to pick.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, like you said, Eddie, a lot of brackets are going to be busted. Eddie's going to lose a lot of money. Settlement. I mean, this is going to be a tournament. This is going to be a tournament that's going to shape the foundation and the future of women's virtual wrestling for years to come. And that is what everybody is so hyped up for, so excited for.
A lot of eyes are gonna be on this tournament, not just fans but league owners.
A lot of eyes are going to be on every single person in this tournament, because you never know. Even if you lose, who knows what this tournament can do for your career? If not in ACW, somewhere else. You never know. We've seen it happen in the past.
Our next event will be the Bracketology event coming up in September. Before we get to the details of that, though, we do want to give some special thanks and shout-out. The official theme song for the Glamor X Tournament will be White Flag by Bishop Briggs, which is available at all online and in-store retailers right now. So we want to give her a special shout-out. But the Bracketology event coming up, immediately following XL 92 on another live stream edition, where we will discuss every single first-round match. We will go into depth, and we will talk about every single participant. The hype has really begun here. We are getting closer and closer. Who's winning it all? For VPOC, Eddie Mack, D-Wall, I am Hawkins Johnson telling you all to stay cool. And we'll see you next time for the bracketology event.